Hello everyone, my name is SVPKingBee, and today we are going to be continuing with the Pokemon X Randomiser Challenge. And as you can see on the screen, in the middle of my grinding, I came across another shiny! A shiny Dunsparce. Now don't get me wrong, I freaked out finding a second shiny in a run through. I'm actually quite stoked at the concept, but the Dunsparce. Now, I'm gonna catch it, and I'm gonna catch it on camera. On camera. I'm gonna film the capture. Like, the story around this is hilarious, right? I'll tell you it as I catch it. So, I want to not kill it, so let's start with an aerial ice, because that's probably not gonna kill it. Even at my high level. Yep, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted, although I have to watch out for double edge. Right. Now we're gonna throw some Ultra Balls at it. Because I definitely enact the shiny claws, everyone. Definitely enact the shiny claws. It's a requirement at this, you know. Like, can't believe it. 2 shinies in a randomizer. Can't believe it. Yeah, and we got it. So the story. I guess I'll continue it in the run through, but we've got a Dunsparce, and this one. Well, I mean, I called our first shiny Firefly, and it seems only fitting, even though it's a male, to name this one Serenity, seeing as these were the characters I was naming them after. So we now have a Dunsparce in the part. Well, probably not in the party. I hate to say, I'm very close to getting the party completed, but I've got a Dunsparce. So we will be continuing this after I finish the grind. Talk to you in a minute. Wow, how cool was that shiny Dunsparce, hey? I'm doing a real quick recap for all of you, so first things first, let's go into this box and let's have a look at these Pokemon. First things first, I got everyone up to level 63, and this is because that's the minimum level of all of the Elite Four. I didn't want to go much higher. We still got the, what's it called in, oh man, I'm quite tired. This grind was long. Question of the day we'll talk to in a second. I think I said I would delay it till now. I can't remember the earlier recording, to be honest, because it was a fair few hours ago now. And I'll explain a little bit more about what happened and like everything in a minute. But everyone got to level 63 except for Monty here. I got distracted by my current housemate who came in and started talking to me, and so I actually didn't notice he'd already grown to level 63 and got him to 64. And same for Dunsparce, except that Dunsparce, I had 3 rare candies left and I got him to Serenity. Serenity was at level 61 already, so I just used the 3 rare candies on the Dunsparce. Not my finest hour, because the stats aren't amazing, but I figured I wanted to give it as much chance. I wanted to give a Serenity as much chance as possible, should he be called on. But I have a whole team here waiting just in case something goes wrong. Level 63 so that I don't have to grind again no matter what. All of the other Pokemon are at level 63. I've done a little bit of moving, like getting their moves sorted, but not tons. Like, there's really not a lot that I can do other than this. Once I obtain Dragon Claw in Victory Road, which I hope I find, we get Jewel here to get that, and yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to face whatever comes along. It would be nice to get some more special attackers, but there's nothing else we can do now. There's not a single other Pokemon we can find in this Nuzlocke. I have 12 left, and I have to beat the Elite Four like this. So without further ado, we're going to continue on. Now, I did throughout, and I realized right now that I actually have forgotten this, to do the plates, and I forgot to do a bit of selling too, so we'll deal with that in a minute. We'll deal with a little. It took a lot of money to do this. That's what's really killing me. But I did go around to a few places and find things like the Pixie Plate, the Spooky Plate, and the Draco Plate. So, you know, I'm going to give the Draco Plate to Jewel, so we've got some power there. I think, sadly, the Miracle Seed's probably what I should have here. It would be nice. Dread Plate, Dark Moves. Okay, hang on. The Psychic isn't something we get. Grass Moves, Meadow Plate or... Wait, I've got a Miracle Seed. I wonder which... Is it no better? I already gave it the Miracle Seed, right. The Earth Plate makes total sense for Lenora. At the same time, like, the Shell Bell's probably good for someone like... Let's go with Matthias. Can probably last a fair bit. Rocky Helmet. Although if I have something that boosts flying moves... No, I didn't want you to have the... That was stupid. 1 second. I would like to put the... We have lightning, so I want to put the magnet or zap plate. I'm just going to use plates. Why the hell not? And put that on. Ooh, a flinch chance. Actually, I want the King's Rock on Mr. Universe. There we go. That'll do for me. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff there. Just really quickly, now that we've finally gotten through all of these things, I've gotten to a good point. Let's get some more Hyper Potions. I used a lot in that grind. And a couple more full restores. And a bunch more full heals. Basically I'm doing my slightly earlier... Oops. That went around fast. I'm just doing my slightly earlier pre-buy, for lack of a better term. Alright, so now, with everyone at level 63, so, like I said, my reasoning was... Oh, excuse me, I got the hiccups. That's a really funny and annoying thing to get right now. My reasoning to go to level 63 was the lowest level of Pokemon for the Elite Four is 63. Now, we've got a bit of time going through this here Victory Road, and some part of me wanted to do this after Victory Road, but I decided that we really had to. Like, I didn't know that I could get through Victory Road, and no one was ready for that grind. Like, that was a hard thing to have to come and face, and I actually just realized I don't think I know anyone that knows Surf. Wow. Poor Jewel. And it kind of bothers me. Jewel is the one that got the raw end of the deal. Being the highest level Pokemon when I started the grind, she only got 5 levels out of it. And that's pretty rough. Like, I don't know that Jewel is EV trained enough. And does anyone know Surf? No, no one knows Surf. And I did forget, but I think, as I was looking through, no one can learn it. I lie. Wow, sorry, Jewel. Oh, well, I guess, I mean, Guillotine is not exactly a move I want to keep, let's be honest. So I guess Jewel has learned Surf so that I can surf around. As long as I don't need Waterfall, I think we're good. I feel like I'm going to need Rock Smash, which I think and believe that some of our Heracross, I believe, knows. So, let's make our way through Victory Road. So this session is going to be all about Victory Road. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I'm basically going until we're through Victory Road. The next session, I don't think this is going to be a difficult fight. Sunkern is a weak Pokemon. I think it's the weakest Pokemon in Generation 2, isn't it? Minus Magikarp, but I think stats-wise it's still weak. I don't even know why I bothered fighting it. I don't. Yeah, no, we may as well fight you. I mean, I don't want to skip you. Oh, I doubt you've got a Steelix, buddy. I gotta admit, the grind was brutal. Man, I was amazed. Once again, why you got a Shaman? Jeez. Calm the farm, buddy. Was not expecting that. Yeah, I gotta say, it was a rough period of time doing all of this stuff. It was a big grind. Like anytime you're in a position where you're just going battle after battle after battle, it's always going to be a difficult task to do that, you know? And it was really rough. So I have to admit, like, after doing the grind yesterday, and that's the thing, timeline-wise, my recording here, I was doing it yesterday. I was doing it yesterday. I can't believe how recently I was doing this. Man, and so like 2 days of solid grinding is a lot to, well, not solid grinding, but 2 days of grinding is a lot, you know, hours upon hours of grinding. So it was really messing me up. What kind of made the Dunsparce sad, the two things that made it sad. First of all, it was a Dunsparce. I'm obviously going to do the shiny claws, right? I'm never going to say no to a shiny Dunsparce or shiny anything in a Pokemon in a Pokemon run like this. Like, I want to, you know, I want to do my best, but like I was feeling like I couldn't have a chance, and there it is, a 6th Pokemon. It's a normal type. Dunsparce is kind of not the best, but I did my best with it, and I managed to grind it all the way up. What killed me is all I had left was Mr. Universe and Niska, our, I don't like that Darkrai's there. Yeah, I had Niska, our, awesome. I had a feeling it, because I vaguely recalled Bug being strong against Dark type. I just had this vague recollection of that little thing. Anyway, yeah, Niska, and they only had 2 levels left each. I was at the end of my grind when this showed up. What made it even more interesting to me, to be really honest, guess when it happened? It happened when I got a phone call from a friend. The first time I'd heard from this friend in 6 years. And I heard from him, and he gave me a phone call, and I saw the Dunsparce pop up on the screen. And I went, like, I was nearly finished my grind. I was going to finish my grind while talking to him, and I couldn't. Now, it's really cool that I got Surf right now to try this. Haxorus' special attack is nothing to write home about, but most of those should knock out in a couple of Surfs or less. I like that. Cool, we can get some good experience for this. We'll do a lot of swapping, I reckon. But yeah, I think you can see why I was just seriously stressed about the whole thing. It's all, like, why it's seriously taking me time. Like, even right now, what time is it? I can tell you because the automatic lights in my house turned off. So I knew it was past 12:15. It turns out it's 12:35, and I want to finish this tonight. So that's my plan, is finishing this grind tonight. This is going to be rough, but this is going to be good. Not grind, sorry. Finish this set tonight. I might be too tired. I'm not going to pretend otherwise, but I want it to be done. And the reason is because I don't have much more to do for this. By the time, if I can finish this in the 2 or 3 sessions that are remaining, then I will feel ultimately really stoked that this is done, and I can do the final edits. Like, there's not much that I have to edit. If I recall the few things, there's really not that much. I just have to make sure I find the problematic moments. Like, there was one session where I coughed a lot in the middle of it, for instance, and if I've edited it out, you won't know that, which is good. But if I haven't edited it out, you won't know that. So, kind of funny, that one, in some ways. Either way, yeah, so I'm letting Jewel be the head. Yeah, so my friend called me, and that Dunsparce showed up. I literally stopped it. I stopped the grind, talked to my friend for an hour and a half. Because, you know, like, I'm not going to ignore my friend. I like my friend. Oh, please tell me it's not down there. I already skipped that. Whatever, I don't... Ooh, hello. Yeah, so, like, I was talking to him for an hour and a half, had dinner, came back, and finished the grind. Like, just the whole night has been finish the grind, finish the grind, finish the grind. Now, do you levitate? I feel like you don't levitate, so we need to earthquake you. The other one that I'm scared about is Lenora. Lenora, it's physically bulky, especially weak. Wait, do I have Eviolite? I might be able to do an Eviolite Graveler. Ooh, did I pick up Eviolite? Ooh, I have to look. I have to do another check through my items. That's actually something I really need to take care of. Oh, I'm actually quite excited about this. Ooh. And I think we're fine against... Are we fine? No, we're not. Fire and water. What's strong against them? Dobson will be, actually. I had a lot of fun with Dobson. I realize now I just taught it Thunderbolt just before starting this recording. And I've just had that realization that I should have left Discharge just in case for the Horde battles, just in case. Oh, the Horde battles. Things that I forget. Yeah, Dobson's doing really well. I have to admit, all of the Pokemon that I've got, feeling pretty confident about in some capacity. A little scared, but like scared for the whole thing, but that's just normal at this point. Do I have Eviolite? Please tell me I've got Eviolite. Please, 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 please. Yes, I do! Oh, Graveler, you don't need the Earth Plate. You need Eviolite. You are going to be so bulky. Oh, that works well. That saves me from some of the weaknesses that I've got. Alright, I can breathe a little easier knowing that I can deal with those weaknesses, you know? Alright, and Active. We already know how this is going to go. Yeah, I'm quietly confident, but at the same time quietly afraid, you know? This is not an easy, like, because I've had so much difficulty with it, and because I'm really tired, I don't want to be making poor decisions. Like, because the grinds, it feels like to me that whenever I grind, stuff just kind of goes wrong. Like, as simple as it gets, really. The grind just always seems to make something go wrong. And I'm also worried in a second. Now, my Milotic is an interesting one. I think Leafeon could take care of it. But my Milotic's usually pretty bulky. So let's go with Gabriel. Let's go with Gabriel. Yeah, so... I was saying something and I've already forgotten what it was. I'm just very tired, you know, and all of, like, the grinds take so much out of me because I have to focus on them and make sure I don't kill anyone. Like, I've lucked out with how little I've killed them, a little bit, because, you know, everyone makes mistakes, right? And funnily enough, I find it harder to, like, I honestly do make more mistakes when I'm, you know, talking with you guys, not because of any other reason than, you know, I am by nature splitting my focus, and that's okay. Like, that's just kind of part of it, you know. It's part of the challenge, part of the what I'm learning to do. Ooh, Meganium. You know, I have one of your kin. That's a Matthias battle if I've ever seen one. Flying. It's a shame no one could learn Flame Charge, and I wish I was joking. Fire is still a missing link here. I guess it's not a bad thing that our Haxorus has learned Surf, even though its special attack isn't great, having a water move is at least something, and I think I can handle that. Meganium doesn't learn that many attacks, I've learned. I have to admit, I'm a bit disappointed having raised up a Bayleaf to a Meganium now. Without the early attacks, you really don't get that many moves. Which is a shame. I like Meganium. One of my, like, Gen 2 starters kind of really do it for me. My favorite is still Mudkip. Can't really go past that. I think it's really funny. I think I've talked about it before. As much as I really love fire types, like, I identify with fire as an element. That's a whole other discussion. I've remembered, by the way, just in that moment, I remembered that I haven't answered the question of the day. That's what's been nagging me in the back of my mind. I forgot to answer the question of the day. So, so I apologize to you guys for having to listen to this all the way to here, just to hear that, hey, a question of the day is coming up. So, question of the day, we'll get to that in just a second. You know what, I forgot the other thing I was talking about, hey. Either way, just know that I'm super freaking scared. Question of the day is, which Pokemon should have its shiny redesigned, and what should it be changed to? Now, as always, I really do believe that it is important to answer the second part and not just go, oh, well, you know, this shiny sucks. Like, I don't mind just saying something sucks. Giving a reason, though, often gives rise to, like, an understanding about why you hate it, you know? Oof, that's annoying. I mean, I'll do it, fight it anyway. Ooh, Jellicent. So for me, there's two that I want to mention. So, one that I really hate is Dragonite. Now, here's the thing. For such, like, I honestly believe that all of the pseudo-legendaries should have amazing shinies. Like, they're pseudo-legendaries. Dragonair and Dratini look great. Dragonite's a pickle. Like, as Pimp Knight puts it. He's a pickle. And but it's worse, to be honest, it's worse than a pickle, quite bluntly. Because the green is so ugly. Here's the thing, the underside of its wings is a blue. A deeper green would actually really do something pretty amazing to the shiny. I think you'd have a great shot. Excuse me. I think you'd have a great shiny if you changed the type of green it was. One moment. Oops, that is... I can't see because the light in my office is turned off like an idiot. I haven't turned it back on. That's better. Oh, everything is all good. Yeah, yeah, I think if you changed its green to not be that, like, ugly green and make it a nice green and combined it with a nice blue, you might very well fix that shiny with just a couple of tweaks to the color palette, because it's just, and I know it's partly because it's the shinies originally were like a palette swap of sorts, so a lot of them became just really ugly, like, well, you know, because, and they've been stuck with it ever since. But I don't know, like, just that ugly green really should be just messed with, not even messed with, tweaked a little. They can still be green, just be a better green. So that's my opinion for Dragonite, but there's one other that I want to sort of make note of. Similar to how all pseudo-legendaries should have a good shiny, all legendaries should have a good shiny. And Groudon. That kind of, again, it's that sick yellow color. Why is it such a sickly yellow color? It should just be like, it's got the potential to be a really good yellow. Even, like, or a decent colored yellow, you know? But it just doesn't. So, I think it's totally worth redesigning those two. I'm not sure with Groudon what I would rather it have. I kind of like, I'm a sucker for black. Like, my history is a technician, a lighting and sound technician. So I kind of am always a sucker for black. I'm not going to waste the PP. Gabriel can go out and face a lot of this. So yeah, I'm a real sucker for black. But Groudon, I don't think Groudon should be black. Again, maybe, again, a bit of a personal one. Perhaps they should have done Groudon and Kyogre have a palette swap with each other. So Groudon should turn blue and Kyogre should turn red. And I think that would have been cool. So, like, you know, just things like that. Like, I think if they take care with paired Pokemon to give good color palettes, Nidoking and Nidoqueen should have had the same treatment, because I believe Nidoking gets a green shiny as well, but it should have a blue shiny. Or is it Nidoqueen that should have a purple shiny, but it gets an ugly shiny? I don't know. There's so many ugly shinies. So my point is, answer in the comments below, which Pokemon do you want to have a redesigned shiny, and why? What would you change it to? Because I think it'd be awesome. Like, I think there'd be some really, really awesome shinies if you can find some good, you know, like if you could just redesign a few. Like, yeah, there's so many I could mention, but really the ones they're the ones I sort of focused on, because they're the ones I dislike, and I have seen and dislike. I'm gonna Brave Bird. I don't normally Brave Bird, but I mean, Torterra is a really bulky boy. There we go. So even though I'm gonna take a lot of damage, I'm hoping the Shell Bell heals a decent amount. Oh, it's not gonna heal that much, jeez. Maybe I was a bit overzealous there, but at least I didn't die. Brave Bird is a risky move. What I'm actually kind of gutted about is Matthias can't learn acrobatics. I suppose it makes sense. Acrobatics is more for Pokemon that can't fly to learn, because acrobatics is like a physical thing. It makes sense in my head anyway. I'm going to do a bit of a heal up. Alright, Hyper, 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 and Hyper. That was good. Alright, well I think we're good. We've got some heals done up. And we can keep going. I'm pretty satisfied that we will get through now. This boulder should just go to the left, right? Because that was where the hole was. Ooh, that guy might come and attack me. Oh, he shouldn't, because it's the thing. Yeah, like so. Like I'm pretty confident we'll make it through Victory Road. How long it'll take, I'm not sure. Like I said, the way the episodes are going, that's how it's going. So if it takes me 5 hours, well, not 5, it won't take me 5 hours, but if it takes me a whole hour to get out of Victory Road, that's how long this episode is. If it only takes me 5 more minutes, which I know it won't, because we've got to fight Serena at some point, and stuff like that, so I know it won't take that short amount of time. But you know, my point is I'm ready to do it if it's that short. It's just, they're the way they're laid out, so it's going to be Victory Road this session, Elite Four next session, Champion and as the last session, and then whatever sort of goes around. My gosh, is that 2 legend? No, yes, 2 legendaries in 1. Oh my gosh, and this one isn't Dragon either, so this is not. It is Dragon. I thought it was. Oh, that's right. They're fire and like Kyurem is ice, but it's like fire, ice, and electric, isn't it? I had actually forgotten. But we got 2 legendaries on 1 guy. I'm just lucky this guy is easy to take out. Or those ended up being easy to take out. And it does kind of suck a little. I don't like over leveling. Like it's not my favorite thing to do. And I have to admit, I didn't expect Jewel to gain 2 levels here, for instance. Like I expected every Pokemon to maybe gain 1 level here. So we may end up a little over leveled by the time this is done, and I apologize. That's not my intention. I just figured 63 was a good spot to stop, and it turns out maybe it's a little too good of a spot to stop. So I apologize if I've made this too easy. At the same time, I'm still underprepared. I don't quite have the type coverage. The TMs are not there to really support what I've got. And so like there's a lot to be said about what's going on at the moment, and I'm really hoping that this is going to be okay. Wow, a smooth rock. But why is it there? Like, this game is weird sometimes, as in this particular X and Y is weird sometimes. Because sometimes it's just really hard to sit there and go, oh wow, this item is here. Why is this item here? Right, we're gonna try Dragon Pulse, because I should have used Surf, you idiot. It's super effective, 2 times damage. Well, it doesn't matter, Dragon Pulse did the same job. Because Onix has only high physical defenses, not unlike Geodude and Graveler. Oh man. It's okay. I'm not worried, I'm just, yeah. And I want Jewel to gain the EVs. Like, Jewel's biggest weakness right now is that it has no EVs. Everything else kind of raised up from at least a decently low enough level. Like, something like Dobson's been raised since level 17. It's got EVs now, right? It's probably got maxed EVs. Like, rare candy raising is, like, I didn't have that option, you know? It would have been nice, but I didn't have that option. And that's not the point of it, you know? Like, the point of it is to take the challenge, right? And it's really hard to it's really hard to now feel overpowered. Like, I don't actually like it. This has been the most challenging Nuzlocke I've done so far, because the other ones were so over so quickly. They had their own challenges, but it didn't feel like there was really a challenge as much as I was overwhelmed, right? and I was learning as I went, and so it's quite hard to... Togetic's another shiny that should be redesigned. Togekiss, I mean. I hate it. It is like, I've seen them side by side, and there is a slightly different coloration in like the creaminess of the white, but I hate that it's like the red and the blue bits are swapped over. It's so wrong to me. I'm doing a thing here. So Gabrielle, I need Jewel to not be in. I would prefer a steel move, but I don't have one. But we can Leaf Blade this here right on, and that's probably going to be pretty good for us. Yeah, like, I don't know, this whole thing is, it's an experience, right? Last thing I want is to make it too easy on myself at the end, but I feel like I might have accidentally done that by picking level 63. The positive is I'd already picked my team, and I did... Whoa! No. Okay, Thunderbolt you, and you are not staying in to be hit again. In fact, Lenora. Wait, that was special, but you've got Eevee now, so you might be okay. I mean, might be is a strong guess, but I do not want to see my... Oh, yes! How good is Togekiss's cry? Wow. It's like a, you know what it reminds me of? Now I know what it reminds me of. It's been bothering me for ages. It sounds like StarCraft. It sounds like some of the Protoss, it took me ages to remember this. It reminds me of the probes in StarCraft 1. It just sounds so like the meow. Ooh, hang on, is this the way out, or is the over the bridge the way out? If this ends up being the way out, I'll stick with it, but Lenora might be an option, but double, yeah, I'm just not going to put you out against an ice. I can't remember if it's double weak or not. You like only rock is weak to... No. Ground is weak to ice? Oh, I should know my weakness charts better than this. I'll tell you what it is, in all seriousness, and occasionally I remember this kind of stuff, but I forget it every now. Like, I vaguely recall what a Pokemon is weak to, more than I remember what a type is weak to. Now, if this ends up being a way through... Okay, good. I was like, ooh, okay, that might give me one more level up, hey? Let's see how we go. So, Strategery. I know I keep doing this, and I'm sure it's annoying some people. I'm a bit weird like this. A bit of a completionist, and I like to pick up everything. Ah, Grovyle. I used to have one of you. Man, I did grinding everywhere this time around. I did some grinding in the Pokemon Village and on like routes 17, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Yeah, and 22. Because I went around to pick up some different plates and things and check out different areas. I went to pick up the Earthquake TM. Sorry, I should pay attention to what I'm doing. I went to pick up the Earthquake TM so that I could teach it to some of the ground types more than anything. Like, so I taught Earthquake to Landorus. I was trying to think of which genie it was. Yeah, I taught Earthquake to Landorus, and I ended up teaching it to Dunsparce to help me with the grind. I taught it Return as well, and thinking, you know, the grind would be tough to begin with Return, but having Coil was actually the best thing ever. Like, Coil, 3 returns, dead. Like, almost whatever I was facing back on, like, the earlier routes when the Pokemon were 10 levels below. Oh, no? Okay, nothing there. Good to know. This is the exit. This is good. Come on. Okay. I think we're doing good, because... Let's fight this little girl. What you looking at? You think I'm doing this fairy tale girl thing for funsies, do ya? No, I think you're a fairy tale girl, and a lovely one at that. So, I only looked up the levels for the Elite Four, because obviously it's a randomizer anyway, it doesn't matter. But, I actually was about to discuss strategy. I really was. And I can't predict and pre-plan strategy beyond best moves on my Pokemon that I can get them if possible. And sometimes it's not, I have to admit. And I made mistakes, like when I was grinding up, at some point when I was grinding up Cherim, I accidentally replaced Petal Dance for Petal Blizzard. And that's actually a bit of a problem. I can get the move tutor if I need to. I would prefer not to. You can probably kill a Finneon. I don't like it. I do love this, and like, seriously, Staraptor, just, I love the idea. I love that animation on Staraptor. I think it's beautiful. Close combat with the whole, you know, sitting still and kill, I'm just going peck, 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 peck. I'm imagining you just pecking it over and over again at super speed, you know? Oh, you can't get through there. Well, that's interesting. I'm gonna crack this wall. Now, Serena is coming up. So after this trainer, I'll look at healing. And I'm hoping in Victory Road I can find, because what I'm looking for is Dragon Claw at least. No, nothing? Okay. I don't want to leave something potentially useful behind. And like I said, Dragon Claw's the one I want and kind of need. I don't want to go into the league with Dragon Pulse if I can avoid it. Although I think Altaria is specially based, so maybe ultimately Dragon Pulse would be helpful for her. Or for him, I can't remember if it was a boy or a girl. It, I guess, until I remember and find out. But, yeah. I don't know, there's been a lot of thinking about this over the rest, you know, this, through the grind. And I know, like, I can't help it but talk about the grind after having done it. Like, the strategy of what's going on now is fascinating to a point. But, man, accidentally I've kind of overdone it. All of my Pokemon have hit the levels that I kind of didn't want. A little bit higher than the league, or a little bit on par with the league. So once I've beaten the first or second Elite Four member, chances are everything's going to be over leveled. And that's not my intention. Like I said, it was never my intention to do that. Depending on what happens, I might not luck out as much as I think I'm going to, though. So you never know. Yeah, and not everything. Like I said, everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've gained 4 levels in this area, so it's not quite as amazing as I thought. Right, now I said I was going to heal. So let's heal Mr. Universe. I do like that name for Heracross. Heracross is proving to be super powerful. And I'm just trying to be really cautious about... Oh, hello. Are you serious? I just used a potion. Oh, fine, thank you. Oh, quick ball. Okay, great. Now, I think Serena hits you here. Yes. Wait a second. Hello, Serena. I don't know how you got here. I actually don't. Because if I recall, I've been thinking about all that trouble since Geosense. Lysander only chose Team Flare, but you and I chose everyone but Team Flare. Since our positions forced our hands, we can't say either of us are right. I do not agree. Team Flare was wrong. That's why I feel that if both sides have something to say, maybe it's best to meet halfway. We'll talk about that in a second. So I made a decision. From now on, I don't want to battle just to win, but to see how you and your Pokemon think and feel. That's the kind of battle I'm going to have with you now. She's right, by the way. I actually have this full-blown belief, like, in the world at the moment, especially with the potential anonymity online and the, like, people being very, I find it interesting that the Flabebe is, being brought out just quietly. Matthias. I feel like I've got to go with the flying type, right? Because this is... Wait, this is pure fairy, isn't it? It's not grass and fairy. Dang it. I didn't think about that. Because that was a problem with this line, isn't it? It should be grass and fairy, but, you know, I think the argument is that the flower isn't technically meant to be part of the Flabebe. Anyway, yeah, like, I honestly am of the opinion that you need to, like, everyone, and I don't want to be preachy here, okay, like, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but that's my point. That's actually my point, is that we say that, but we don't believe it, and we don't act it. We don't act it out. The truth is, if everyone's entitled to their opinion, that means even the opinions that disagree with you, I'm sorry, they're entitled to that opinion. Now, I do believe people need to be smarter, but people don't get smarter, and people don't act better because you tell them they're wrong. And that's really the problem. So both sides should have a platform to talk, and both sides should be respected for their opinion, no matter how controversial. And maybe not no matter how controversial, but it doesn't solve anything to call them an idiot. It doesn't solve anything to not listen to them. Oh my gosh, how have we lucked out for her having so many first form Pokemon? Or lower form Pokemon, I should say. It's not first form, really. Jeez, for a not very effective move, you got hit really hard, Dano. You. I think Dano's right. I actually wish it was called Duno. D-E-U-N-O. Because, like, the whole... actually, I suppose it's not the language, is it? Because it's Zwilus, which is meant to be the two of them. Another first form, though. I have to admit, I wasn't expecting it, like I said. Well, we'll see how we go. And then you have a Terrakion to finish it off. You were lulling me into a false sense of security, girl. Anyway, I don't want to preach about it, right? So I won't, go on forever. But I think you hear what I'm saying. I hope you hear what I'm saying. It's easy to say that a side is wrong, their opinion is invalid, and invalidate their opinion, and they're just wrong. It takes real guts to say it doesn't matter that I think they're an idiot. I want to hear what you have to say, and I respect that you think that, even though I think you're wrong. It helps you become a more rounded person. Like, this game, that's the one consistent message in this, and that's how, that's why, that's actually something I like about this game, is this one thing I will agree with, is that you really do need to see and feel, and it's not easy. Everyone struggles with this, I can promise you, because it's just so easy to argue. But hey, I think we all should be challenged to be better people. Right, it's hard to put a finger on it exactly, but I feel like you and I are alike. That's why I didn't want to lose to you. But I think the reason we're so alike is we have such things in common. We really don't, and I'm really happy we're friends. Obtained max revives. Yay! So helpful. I'm going to sell them soon. I'm definitely selling the healing items I'm not allowed to use. So the revives, basically, that's all. Yeah, I kind of laugh my ass off at that one. We're so alike. No, we're not. Don't pretend we are. Pretending we are means that you think you're as good as me. You're just not. I'm an arsehole. Come on, walk inside. The zinc, also not helpful. I shouldn't need much more than 50 or 60 healing items, but I'm gonna be real. Oh, there's a strength boulder. Hold on, because I don't know where the TMs are. I haven't sat there and just looked up stuff. I've legitimately gone, I have no idea where everything is, and tried to figure it out. I just went exploring a little bit when I was grinding. I knew there was nothing really on Route 22, but there was definitely some... Ooh, hello. So there is something on this other side. That's interesting. How do you get there? Wait. No, this isn't where I came from. I actually have this feeling that I've been here before. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is actually kind of annoying. Wait, is this a shortcut back out? This is the entrance! Holy crap, I got a shortcut. Oh, that's how they did it. Okay, I understand it now. I do understand it a little more. I'm not happy about it though, I'm not gonna... Nah, let's not bother. I was like, oh, I'll check, but I'm like, nah, never mind. I'm trying to curb my tendencies, partly because it has reached the 40-minute mark. Yeah, so you can. You gotta go down here at some point. Interesting. That must be the way back. Okay. Okay. What's down here? Okay, so that's the way back. Okay, so we got the trainer. That's what we're looking for. Trainer. Ooh, a Ditto. I like Ditto, I really do. I think Ditto's a fun one. Letting Lenora get a bit of power. The funny thing is, there's not a lot of variance on a Graveler. rock and earth moves basically it, unless I wanted to keep something like tackle on it. I don't even think my particular Geodude had tackle, because I caught it at a high enough level that it had already unlearned that. Magnitude's probably not required at this point, but I just don't know what else I can teach it, short of teaching it like power up punch, and we already have a fighting type on the team, so I just don't feel like that's super relevant. But it is handy to have Smackdown and Earthquake. Definitely. Let's try Rock Blast. I don't think you're Rock. I'm pretty sure Fanfi is just ground. Maybe I'm wrong. That ain't taking much damage. 5 Rock Blasts though, just quietly. Fanfi's double, it's probably not going to do that much damage. Yeah, 8 damage. Wow, Graveler really bulky. I'm super happy I remembered Eviolite. Like, it's something so simple, but like, I sometimes just don't think. I mean, I think we're all like that sometimes, but I sometimes just don't think when it comes to the items, and because I don't think any of the other Pokemon I've had really had a shot with Eviolite. They probably did, but like, I always expected to fully evolve them, so I didn't think about it. Whereas I can never trade Graveler, and I don't have that function. Well, I'm sorry, don't have. Chose not to use the function. I'm gonna Rock Blast again. Did it just Flare Blitz me? Well, it did burn me. I'll give it that. And actually, that is a bit problematic. Dropping my attack, because I have a feeling that we might have knocked it out if I hadn't been burned. And hit it like 3 times or 4 times. Ooh, okay. How do we... Maybe Jewel? Oh no, part fighting at this point, isn't it? Once it becomes a Combuskin, it gains that part fighting type, doesn't it? So we can kill it. They really did fire and fighting a lot, didn't they? Now that I'm thinking about it, because isn't Emboar fire and fighting? I know it's not fire and dark, or I don't believe it's fire and dark. I don't know. Firefighting is not something that I expected. Whoa, that was brutal. Wow, sorry, Combuskin. I actually feel bad for that. Shell Bell's kind of handy, actually. You're proving your worth. Ooh, Stone Edge. Now, how does that one work? Yeah, okay. That's probably better than Rock Blast. Smackdown's too useful. As much as I would get rid of Smackdown as the least powerful move, there is something about chucking a bird to the ground and giving Earthquake to it, hitting it with Earthquake, that really works for my brain. It's just funny how that works. No, stop doing that. The hiccups are really killing me. Let's full restore for the sake of... I mean, I probably shouldn't have, but I'm not exactly short on money, right? Okay, so which way do we go? Okay, that answers that question. We don't go that way. So don't... Oop, hello. So we probably want to go to the right then from where we are now. Helio! Yeah, I think we got a decent chance. Like, I don't know, I keep thinking about it, I keep running it over in my head and going, I don't know. And I really shouldn't doubt myself as much. I think I forgot your part ice type, and that was dangerous and stupid. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take that risk. Good. Okay, that was a risk. That was a little bit of a risk. That was silly. I gotta remember, half ice types are gonna be a problem. And ice types in general are a massive problem. Weak. Mr. Universe is probably the Pokemon I should have swapped in just then. But still, that was, okay, we don't want to go there, do we? I'm really trying hard. Ooh, Chestnut. Now, you're grass and fighting, aren't you? You're super weak to, See, like, that's another one that's a bit strange to me, because Chestnut doesn't seem like that to be the type. So it never feels right to me that that is the typing. Pretty sure that's accurate though. I kind of don't like that because they've done it a few times. They've made like grass type sort of synonymous, not synonymous, but they've made like the turtley type of grass type. And I don't quite know why. I think it's meant to be a reference to the lion turtles. It's the only thing that makes sense to me, right? Like the lion turtles from mythology, right? And that makes sense to me, right? But at the same time, turtles in the real world are, water, and they've made a few of those too, water turtles. That was a good battle. Like, that actually concerns me that was a good battle. Didn't concern me, but whatever. Okay, good. I missed a Pokeball, but it's only a Pokeball. It's not the TM, which is the thing I really need. Oh, hello. Okay. Really? Oh, there's just tension in my shoulders and everything. I'm really getting to the... Like, I'm really feeling it, which is rare. I don't normally feel it in games, you know? And because there's no consequences. That's what's making this exciting. Like, I know I'm kind of repeating myself and I'm like kind of sitting in a bit of an awkward spot right now, so yeah. Fighting type moves is definitely... Ooh, heavy slam. Didn't do as much as I was thinking it would do, so that's good. So close combat should take you out, even if you are super bulky. Nice! Nice, okay. Good old Mr. Universe and Lenora. Mr. Universe proved to be really fun to grind with. Like, I'm not normally the guy that sort of sits there and goes, oh yeah, super powered Pokemon, but like, we lucked out by catching Axew and come on, scoot past. Just little things with the controls here or there that really do bother me. There's definitely items floating around. I'm half tempted to chuck on a Max Repel. I really am. Just to get out of here a little faster. Maybe I will do that. I was only thinking about it now. I'm like, actually, maybe it is a good idea. Max Repel would keep the encounters basically gone, while I, you know, I'm doing that. I have to admit, I didn't think about it until now. I've only got a few of those, so hopefully. Okay. And I got another Max. Oh wow, I got another one. I think this is the way back down. If I went down this way, I would accidentally go down to the thingo, the ground, not the ground, but like the, like a mudslide. So yeah. If I Earthquake, isn't that actually a decent bit of power on him? Or her, I should say. Yeah, it is. More than I thought, eh? Much more than I thought. And then I can just smack down for no reason. Smack it down! Yeah, nice. Easy kill. And then Lenora did it all on her own. I'm not wrong, right? Oh. Yeah, I'm not wrong, right? Oh, I get a second chance at this item. Dragon Fang. I have a Draco Plate, same thing. Same, but different. Okay, so this is the way out. Hello, friend. Veteran, all the way. That is not a theme song. Oh, God. Ooh, Combuskin again. This is fun for me. Combuskin just died so quickly of that. Yeah, I think I overdid it. I'm sorry, everyone. Like, I hope this is still entertaining. But it was not, and I know I've said it 100 times, so I'm going to stop after saying it this time. Was not my intention to be over the top with it. I'm hoping that the Elite Four still ultimately prove a challenge. I mean, it's hard to know. If, like, nothing in this cave has really felt like a challenge. And that's problematic. Like, the thing about before is it felt like I was going to die. So I was really afraid of that. I was afraid that I wasn't going to get through, so I probably overdid it out of fear and out of not knowing what was required. So that's all I really want to say. I'm not going to say it again. I have said it enough. Lenora is the right choice here. Rock on fire type, but not rock on ground, so it should be neutral if I use Stone Edge. Oh, not yawn. Still should be neutral with Stone Edge. And weak to my... Oh no, I'm weak to its Earthquakes. I didn't think about that. And that was a crit. Okay, that's actually kind of positive. Because if that's a crit and I full restore, then that's going to be helpful. Maybe we live. I mean, I don't think I get anything out of swapping to... I don't think I get anything out of... Let's just Stone Edge again. I don't think I get anything out of swapping to... Although it was probably the better swap, I don't think I get anything out of swapping to Matthias. Nice, good on you, Lenora. Yeah, wow, okay. So we actually probably do have decent... Lenora ends up kind of accidentally being one of our best Pokemon. Because of the Eviolite, like at least best defensively. I'm actually feeling pretty... I'm just gonna do the same to Heracross. Mr. Universe there. Okay, use Strength. I love that Leafeon knows Strength. I don't know why, it just gives me a little bit of joy that Leafeon knows Strength. Again, don't ask me why. I just sometimes, I'm trying to resist the urge. You've got to have something there. Nope, okay. And it's again, yeah, it's this, it's... But why is there not like a TM here or something? Like, there's nothing here. Like, it's not like I want to walk up and down Victory Road 100 times. Exactly why do I need this? You know, if you're not hiding anything here, what's the point? I'm actually kind of concerned about this. Like, who designed this? It's not as if once you can fly to the Elite Four, you just kind of don't need to... Hey, buddy. If battling strategies could be described using colors, what colors would you use? Black. Black like my soul. Ah, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Cascoon, eh? That's rough. I'm gonna smack it down. Like, I don't think it's gonna do tons and tons of damage, but... Okay, I also didn't think it was gonna kill it in one hit either, so it turns out, yeah, it's probably alright. For a 50 base power move, I was not expecting that. Even super effective, because... yes. I bet you anything I don't need it now, though. Don't ask me why I think that. There's just this odd feeling. Alright. Hello, in order to beat strong trainers, one only has to battle. That's right, one only has to battle. So, I don't feel like I'm going to have much issue with Sableye. I just Earthquake, I guess. I could probably replace Magnitude, but I just don't know with what. That's reality. Because maybe Power Up Punch would be the way to go with Lenora. Just really give her tons and tons of power. Maybe Bulk Up. But Power Up Punch does damage and boosts. And I don't know that I really need... Oh, man. Seriously, the poor trainers. I really feel for you guys now. Oh, avoided me, eh? I do love that there's a question mark. I know, no. Alright, come on. Just kill it. It's got zero. It's got 0 attack points. You can just kill it. Basically what I feel about Unknown. Although that's doing... I didn't actually think about that. I wasn't paying attention, and that could have been real deadly. Like I said, the danger is I'm not paying attention. Lenora's... Unknown is kind of boring. It really is. Like, it's a shame that the gimmick of Unknown is what it is. Like, you can only learn one move, Hidden Power, and it's a set type. And it doesn't appear to be set by... Oh, we do need Waterfall. Do we? No, wait, there's a cave. But we don't need waterfall? I'm confused. What's the waterfall for? Oh, hello, trainer. My body is ready. Yes. Yes, I've heard that before from many people. I don't think you're ready, though. Scrafty. Okay. Okay. Scrafty is probably not the one I want. Like, Lenora does not want to fight you. Matthias is the one. And potentially, potentially Heracross. Mr. Universe would probably have a good idea. But I mean, classic. Flying versus fighting. You know, as much as I would still love a water type and a fire type, I really feel like we've got our bases covered. I'm going to eat my words. I'm going to run into something that I can't do properly. But I really feel like we're okay. I'm a little scared saying, again, I'm scared. I know I've said it many times, and like I said, I wouldn't mention it again, so I won't go into detail, but I think we're good. Like, this run through Victory Road has actually proven to me that we got this. And I'm a little scared, but I don't think I need to be anymore. I just don't think I need to be. Belly drum. I've been wrecked by that before. If I either miss or it outspeeds, which it shouldn't. Good. That's the killer. If I had been outsped by this Poliwhirl, I'm a goner. Because I've had that happen before. I think it was was it a Zangoose and I missed twice? I think that was right. I didn't heal Matthias. Whoops. It's alright, I'll do that next. They really, like, this Victory Road is long. Man, I've been at this recording for just about an hour. Not to mention the shiny that was, like, the little 2-minute recording of the shiny that was put right at the front. So this is a long episode. Part of me almost wants to, I know I'm near the end, that's why I'm not stopping. Part of me almost wants to cap it at an hour. And go, oh no, I'm gonna do the next one. Like, I'm gonna do the next episode. Because I don't think the Elite Four is going to take the whole time. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Oh man, that was so close, this magnitude. I love SmackDown, I really do. I think it's such a tiny thing. No, oh, I'm so glad Lenora lived that one. And that's why Eviolites are useful. Oh man. Okay, Lenora. Good job. Good job. Oh, and annoyingly, you would be perfect against this Pokemon, but I am not letting you go second and die. Okay. Okay. Sitting up again, just so my back doesn't hurt. Like, I just backed away from the screen going, oh no. And from my mic. So let's just smack down the Lullaby again, and that should be that. I think it's just fun to smack down flying Pokemon. Hey! Rude. Look, not my favorite choice, but we should easily outspeed a Lullaby, and Strength will take you out, so maybe I shouldn't worry too much about you. Yeah, nice. I am going to do a quick Hyper Potion heal, just in case I need Lenora. Sorry, not Lenora, Matthias. I think we're doing pretty dang well. This is the last trainer, I think. When we can walk into Victory Road, I'm calling the episode. So I think this is it. I think we've almost finished our journey, and we're about to be super famous, I guess. No, we're not. Well, I don't see why Earthquake won't win. Man, I have to admit, I didn't realize that, sometimes I forget how powerful some of the Pokemon are. You will not fight a Vaporeon, thank you. I really do. I forget how powerful some of the Pokemon are. So, like, Graveler was definitely not my first choice of Pokemon here. But when I see its stats at the end, I go, and how much more does Golem have? Like, at this level, that guy's got some good stats. Like, is Eviolite Graveler better than Golem? Asking the real questions here. Before I fight, what does Leaf Guard do? Oh. Yeah, it's okay. We don't deal with status conditions here. Let's Leaf Blade it to death. That is so funny. That is so funny to me. It shouldn't be, but it is really funny to me that we're near the end. We're near the end? We're near the end. Alright, so I have two problems before moving on. Where in the world were those TMs? Because I haven't found them. Let's just quickly talk to you. And talk to you. I don't think we need to do anything more. I don't think we need to buy any items. We have tons. Let's heal. Where are those TMs? Because I really want Dragon Claw. Oh well, I didn't find them, so we're through Victory Road, and I'm not going to go find them for no reason. All right, with all of that in mind, with that episode, that was a bit of a slog, but with that done, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed it and you're enjoying the series so far. Comment down below, answer the question of the day if you like. Subscribe if you're new to see what comes up in the Elite Four. Otherwise, my name is SVP, talking on a KingBee, and I will catch you later. Ciao for now.